AskReddit by FNAF Trees 6. Which invention had the most impact on human history? Agriculture. This has to be number 1. Gutenberg's press is up there, but specialization doesn't happen without agriculture. The Haber process is a good candidate. In short, it helps in the creation of fertilizer. We'd have much less productive farming without it. We'd be capable of feeding far fewer people, so global population would be much smaller. Though I suppose I could wind the clock back significantly further and simply answer agriculture. Cities and dense populations are not possible without agriculture, and we never reach the point where these other inventions discoveries happen. It also made producing explosives for the military a whole lot simpler, thereby changing warfare for the worse, i.e. more efficient to kill and dismember each other, forever. It is indirectly, and directly, linked to the catastrophic losses of WW1 and onwards. Writing. This one is huge. Without writing we straight up can't reliably pass knowledge between generations. Education wouldn't exist. You also need language to be able to have complex thoughts, so that one is similarly important. Sewer systems and water sanitation. This made modern civilization possible. Modern cities don't look like they do now without them. Electricity. Wait, that's a discovery. No, it was an invention. Electricity itself was a discovery. Converting the power of electricity into a transferable and storable form that people can use in their everyday life? That was an invention. The wheel. Why is actual answer always so far down? Penicillin. Not the most important, but perhaps the number 1 for medicine. Soap antiseptics. This is the one. Transistors. Many of these answers wouldn't exist without the invention of the transistor. Making fire. Was fire an invention though? Don't actually know, to be honest. Hands down, the printing press. It was invented in 1440 and sparked the beginning of mass communication. It was one of the only major inventions in Europe during the Middle Ages. Prior to the invention of the printing press, there was little need for people to learn how to read. The invention of the printing press led to more people learning to read, and the start of mass communication and shared ideas, which led to more inventions and eventually an industrial revolution within the next 400 years. It took all that work just so I can sit here and watch porn stars with a bag of Cheetos. Language. Nothing ever happens if we can't communicate ideas to others. I'd say that's more of a development. We didn't exactly invent it. It didn't exactly come out of nowhere. People just kept grunting and making symbols until certain ones caught on for a lot of proto people. Indoor plumbing. Printing press. Literally the first printer to mass print and educate the masses. Pogs. Why is this so far down? People don't realize the implications of pogs. Slammers for one thing wouldn't be a thing. Written language. Since the day ideas stopped being lost at death or passed as tribal knowledge, the pace of human advancement accelerated as each generation is able to build upon humankind's accumulated knowledge. Condom. It was discovered in Ireland you could use sheep intestine, but then the English discovered you could take it out of the sheep first. I have always heard that joke with the Welsh as the punchline. Just stating what I heard. I have nothing against the Welsh. The plough. Without a plough, we'd still be hunter-gatherers. Agriculture means we get to plan. We get to stay in one place. We get to build civilization. The plough is the foundation of everything that follows. Arrows, pottery, clothes are important developments. But none of those keep people in one place. None of them require a great deal of planning for a season or a year. It's the plow that set the mind of our ancestors to think toward to the future. But agriculture appeared thousands of years before plow. Fire. Wheel. Steam engine all day. Antibiotics. How about synthetic fertilizer? The basis for the amazing population explosion and also feeding all these people. For good or for bad? This is truly the correct answer. It's just not up to because it's not very interesting. Gunpowder. The world must have been terrifying before guns were invented. Imagine spending days, months, or years in the wilderness with only a spear, bow, or knife. Internet. Not even close. As someone who lived both before and after the internet, I can confidently say life isn't that different.